We have really enjoyed our doodling segments with Julie Fei-Fan Balzer from Sakura, and today she's going to show us how to doodle on fabric.
Yes, because I cannot just be content with paper. So the first thing you want to do is you want to prepare your fabric. And what I've done is I have just ironed some freezer paper on the back, and you can buy freezer paper at the grocery store. You just put it shiny side, and that stabilizes it so you can draw on it. And what I've chosen here is a fabric that looks almost like a Zentangle. It just has little shapes that I know I can doodle within.
Now, were these shapes already on the fabric?
They were.
If they weren't, we had a plain fabric, we could actually draw those on there too, right?
Absolutely. So then I'm going to take a metallic gel pen, and the thing that I like about these pens when I'm doodling on fabric is that they don't run at all, because obviously when you're dealing with a fiber, you may cross the issue with things that sort of get blurry at the edges.
It tends to bleed into the fabric.
Exactly. So there you can see I just did a simple check pattern in that one. And then you could also do some words. Here I'm going to write the word love. I'm just going to repeat it over and over. And the thing to remember about doodling is that it's repetition that gives it its really cool look. Okay? You just keep repeating shapes over and over and over again, and you would do every segment. You can even just color it in if you'd like.
You know what I really like about doodling is there's no right way or wrong way, there's only your way.
Absolutely, and it gives you a personal touch always. So here's one on this blue fabric that you can see I've filled in entirely with doodles of all sorts of different shapes and sizes. And here's one that I filled in with text.
Okay, now you've used a lot of different colors on here.
Yes.
So there's metallics, are there also plain colors? Or?
Yeah, you can use plain colors if you like. I just like the flash of the metallic. I think because I'm a girl, I like anything sparkly.
A little bit of a bling.
Exactly.
Bling is the thing.
Exactly. So then this one is still on the freezer paper, and I'm going to show you how easily that comes off. Just like this, and you can actually reuse that freezer paper if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And then we're going to make the flower that's on the card. So I have just some embroidery floss and a needle, and I'm going to fold this in half, and I'm going to do the basic running stitch that you learned to do when you were a little kid.
Right.
Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you can see it right there.
Okay.
It looks like that. Okay? And then I have one here that's already done. You can see I've just done the running stitch all the way down that edge. And then I'm just going to pull my needle, and it's going to become this nice little flower shape.
That's cool. Now, it really doesn't matter what size your strip is. It depends on how large you want the flower to be. Is that right?
Exactly. And then I would just put a little stitch in here to keep it secure, knot it, and then I like to use just a clear nail polish to secure the knot. Then I don't have to worry about it when I cut it off.
It's not going to come undone.
Exactly. And you can see on the card I chose this orange fabric, which I did the leaves and the button cover on, because it had a lot of open space. And in the open space, you can see down here, I wrote the word thank you, and I did some dots, just a little extra embellishing.
Well, let's take a look at the card, because you did do some other things too. You've got some fabric in the background.
That's pattern paper.
It
is pattern paper, yeah. And then I cut the leaves out of that same orange fabric. And then I've got a larger flower, the button cover, and a smaller flower with that little button.
Julie, this is fabulous. Thank you so much. We have really enjoyed you being here.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.
Thank you so much for showing us all these doodling techniques. Now stay tuned. Beth is up next.